Hello, everyone. We welcome you to this online learning program powered by Takshila Model Senior Secondary School, Sector 3, Faridabad. If you are looking for the best learning opportunities for your child in the present day scenario, where most of the schools have detached themselves from the mainstream culture of virtual classes, Takshila is set to bear the torch of knowledge and brush the darkness of lack of education aside with a team of expert teachers during the unprecedented moments of COVID-19 pandemic. In order to be a part of online learning program for the session 2020 and 21, which is open for classes nursery to 9 and 11, log on to www.takshilaschool.com and get your child registered. For more details, contact us on 7838 595248 and 7838 100 594. Hello my dear students, I welcome you all back to this virtual classroom with me. I am Sham Panchal from Takshila Model Senior Secondary School. So students, first of all, I appreciate you all for your brilliant participation that you showed in the previous lecture that I delivered here. Students, you all were present there, you all watched the video, you all studied the notes. I'm very happy for that and I'm very thankful to you for that. I hope that you will maintain the same rhythm for the future as well. So let us now move on to the present day topic that has been taken out of your English reader book. That is a poem number 2, which is entitled as Dreams. Take a look at the board here. This chapter has been taken from class 8, poem number 2, entitled as Dreams, and this poem has been written by Langston Hughes. Let us know something about Langston Hughes. But before I tell you about the poet Langston Hughes, let us take a look at the theme. The theme of the poem is Dream or Goal. Dream or goal. I'll tell you how. When we discuss the title, about the title, I'll tell you how this poem has the theme Dream or Goal. About the author. The author Langston Hughes was a 20th century American poet and author. He was born in the year 1902. He became renowned all over the world in the year 1926 when the first publication of his collection of poems entitled as Weary Blues was published. The present poem, Dreams, was written in the year 1922 and was published in the year 1926. Here, about the title of the poem is Dreams. So students, जब हम ड्रीम्स की बात करते हैं, what is the thing that comes in your mind? Dreams. There are two types of dreams. दो प्रकार के जो सपने हमारे पास होते हैं. There are two types of dreams. पहले टाइप का सपना हमारे पास होता है that we see when we are asleep. जब हम सो रहे होते हैं तब देख रहे होते हैं. And second type of dream is that we see when we are awake, fully awake. Can you imagine this is possible? Yes, this is possible. तो दो टाइप के सपने हमारे पास होते हैं, वो जो हम सोते हुए देखते हैं और एक वो हम जागते हुए देखते हैं, राइट. जो सपने हम सोते हुए देखते हैं, वी हैव नो कंट्रोल ओवर देम व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू सी. बट जो सपने हम जागते हुए देखते हैं, वी हैव फुल कंट्रोल ओवर देम. हमारा पूरा का पूरा कंट्रोल उन पर होता है, राइट. सो आज इस चैप्टर में, इस पोम के अंदर, वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट टू टाइप्स ऑफ ड्रीम्स. एंड हियर दिस ड्रीम इज एक्चुअली मेंट the dream that we see when we are fully awake. यहाँ पोएट उस ड्रीम की बात कर रहा है जो हम जागते हुए देखते हैं, राइट. और इसी सेंस में हम कह सकते हैं कि थीम इस पोएम का गोल भी हो सकता है, राइट. द ड्रीम्स दैट वी सी व्हेन वी आर फुली अवेक आर कॉल्ड द टारगेट्स दैट वी सेट इन आवर लाइव्स, राइट. जो सपने हम खुली आंखों से देखते हैं वो एक्चुअली हमारे टारगेट्स होते हैं, हमारे गोल्स होते हैं, हमारा एम्बिशन होता है दैट वी हैव सेट इन आवर लाइफ फॉर द फ्यूचर, राइट. तो इसलिए मैंने कहा कि the theme of this poem can be dream as well as goal or target, right. So students, let us now move on to the discussion of stanza number 1, right. So I want all of you to open your books and get to the poem number 2, Dreams. So what does the stanza number 1 says? Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Superficially अगर हम देखते हैं तो we see that this is a very short poem. We just can read it and it is done, but not. It's really not so, right? हमें superficial explanation पर नहीं जाना है. We just need to look into the deeper insight or deeper side of the poem. So what does the deepest side of the poem say? The deepest side of the poem gives us a very deep meaning about the poem. तो स्टैंजा नंबर 1 हमें कहता है होल्ड फास्ट टू ड्रीम्स, मींस द पोएट बिगिंस दिस स्टैंजा नंबर 1 विद एडवाइस, विद अ पीस ऑफ एडवाइस. सॉरी, द पीस ऑफ एडवाइस दैट द पोएट गिव्स अस इज होल्ड फास्ट टू ड्रीम्स. पोएट हमें सुझाव दे रहा है, वो हमें सजेस्ट कर रहा है कि हमें अपने ड्रीम्स को हमेशा हमें ड्रीम्स को क्या करना चाहिए, ग्रैब करके रखना चाहिए. अगेन लेट मी टेल यू, दिस इज नॉट द ड्रीम दैट वी सी व्हेन वी आर asleep, this is the dream that we see when we are awake. Means हमें अपने लक्ष्य को, right, the goals, the ambition, the target that we have set in our lives, we should always hold fast to them. Hold fast here means that we should catch them, grab them. We should not let them simply go, right? हमें उन्हें जाने देना यूं ही नहीं चाहिए, हमें उन्हें पकड़ कर रखना चाहिए. So hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die. In the second line of stanza number 1, poet says, poet just talks about the possibility. What is the possibility? Poet says एक condition भी poet हमें दे रहा है. वो कह रहा है कि अगर dreams die कर जाते हैं, so how do the dreams die? There is a question in our mind, right? अभी जब हमने पढ़ा कि dreams die कर जाते हैं, there is a question that comes in our mind. हमारे दिमाग में तभी एक question आता है, can dreams die? क्या सपने मर सकते हैं? Yes, dreams can die. And how do the dreams die? Dreams actually do not die, but the watcher kills them. Who is the watcher? We. हम वॉचर हैं, हम उनको देखते हैं. अगर हम उनको मार सकते हैं, यहाँ एक पॉसिबिलिटी पोएट ने हमें दी है कि अगर हम चाहें तो ड्रीम्स को मार सकते हैं, और अगर हम चाहें तो हम उनको प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, सेव कर सकते हैं. कैसे कर सकते हैं वो हम पढ़ते हैं. लाइफ इज अ ब्रोकन विंग बर्ड दैट कैन नॉट फ्लाई. कब? व्हेन विल इट हैपन? आवर लाइफ विल बिकम अ ब्रोकन विंग बर्ड. हमारा जीवन एक ऐसा पक्षी बन जाएगा जिसके पंख टूटे हुए हैं, एंड दैट बर्ड इज अनएबल टू फ्लाई, राइट? वो बर्ड उड़ नहीं सकता है. कब बनेगा हमारा जीवन ऐसा? तब बनेगा व्हेन ड्रीम्स डाई, जब हम अपने सपनों को मार देते हैं. एंड हाउ डू वी किल आवर ड्रीम्स? हम अपने सपने कैसे मारते हैं? सपोज यू हैव सेट अ टारगेट दैट आफ्टर 3 years आई विल डू दिस. सो दिस इज अ ड्रीम दैट आई वॉच एवरी डे. आई वॉन्ट दिस ड्रीम टू कम ट्रू. मैं चाहता हूँ कि ये सपना मेरा सत्य हो जाए. मैं कुछ ये करना चाहता हूँ 3 साल बाद. आई हैव सेट अ टारगेट, राइट? मैंने एक टारगेट सेट कर लिया. इफ यू डू नॉट वर्क इन द राइट डायरेक्शन, वी विल नेवर बी एबल टू रीच आवर गोल, राइट? We can never reach our goal. We can never fulfill our goals if we do not work in the right direction. इसीलिए poet कह रहा है कि life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Means if we just kill our dreams, our life will become a broken winged bird. Means our life will become like a broken winged bird, a broken winged bird that cannot fly. हमारा जीवन इतना यूजलेस हो जाएगा जैसे कि एक पक्षी होता है जिसके पंख टूटे हैं और वो उड़ नहीं सकता है. मीन्स अगर हम अपने सपनों को मार रहे हैं, दैट सिंपली मीन्स कि हम कभी उड़ ही नहीं सकते हैं. उड़ने का यहाँ मतलब यही है. फ्लाइंग हियर मीन्स दैट वी कैन नॉट जस्ट राइज, राइट, above the present level of subsistence. हम अपने आज की जो हालत है हमारी, the present lifestyle जो है हमारा, उससे ऊपर हम नहीं जा सकते हैं. और we cannot just think of achieving anything, right, in life. हम जीवन में कुछ प्राप्त करने के बारे में नहीं सोच सकते हैं. ऐसा कब होगा? तभी होगा if we kill our dreams, right? If dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Okay, students, here I just want to give you a very important information, very important. I want to tell you about something very important. अभी आप 8th class में हैं, right? Very soon you will be in 9th class, and then you will come in exposure to other things which you must read in poems. So the thing that I want to tell you about is poetic device. Poetic device क्या होते हैं? Poetic device is a dress of words, right? तो poetic device words का dress होता है. Like we dress up ourselves in order to look presentable. Similarly, a poet uses very fine words to decorate the speech or to decorate the narrative, to decorate the poem, right? So ऐसे शब्द जो कि किसी स्टोरी को, किसी पोएम को, किसी कविता को और ज़्यादा अच्छा बना देते हैं, बहुत अच्छा प्रेजेंट कर देते हैं। ऐसे शब्दों को हम पोएटिक डिवाइसेस कहते हैं, right? So these poetic devices are very important. So in the first stanza there is a poetic device. The poet has compared life with a bird, and what kind of bird is that? That is a broken winged bird. So कवि ने पहली इस स्टेंजा के अंदर लाइफ की कंपैरिजन, तुलना किससे की है? ब्रोकन विंग्ड बर्ड से की है, राइट? सो ब्रोकन विंग्ड बर्ड क्यों लाइफ से कंपेयर की है? दोज पीपल हु जस्ट ओवरलुक देयर ड्रीम्स, दोज पीपल हु जस्ट डू नॉट walk in the direction to fulfill their dreams, their life is as good as a broken winged bird. उनका जीवन इस समान होता है जैसे कि एक पक्षी जिसके पंख टूटे हुए हों। और आप now you just can figure out, right, what kind of life of that person will be who just does not follow his dreams. ठीक है, उस व्यक्ति का जीवन कैसा होगा जो अपने ड्रीम्स को फॉलो नहीं करता है। That cannot fly, that person can never fly. Like the bird cannot never fly, the person can never fly. Fly here simply means the person can never rise from the common standards of living, right? That person can never achieve anything in life. So with this the first stanza ends. और इस first stanza में हमने ये पढ़ा कि the first thing that the poet wants to tell us that we should hold fast to our dreams. This is a piece of advice that he gives us. And why does he give this piece of advice to us? Because he believes that dreams are a most important part of our life, right? सपने जो हैं हमारे जीवन का अभिन्न अंग होते हैं। And what kind of dreams are these? These are not the dreams that we see with closed eyes, that we see when we are sleeping. These are the dreams that we see when we are awake. Means these are the targets, goals or ambition that we set in our life. Now let us move on to the explanation of stanza number 2. So I was just telling you about the poetic devices here. This type of comparison, right, is called metaphor. Metaphor is a poetic device. So metaphor is used by the poets when they want to compare two dissimilar things and they want to show that they are alike. So here the poet wants to say that life is like a broken winged bird, right, that cannot fly. So this is a comparison, ये एक तुलना है जो कवि ने की है लाइफ और एक पक्षी के बारे में जो कि ब्रोकन विंग्ड है, राइट? सो यहाँ पर हमने क्या पढ़ा कि ये पोएटिक डिवाइस मेटाफर है। यू विल जस्ट रीड अबाउट वेरियस पोएटिक डिवाइसेस इन द अपकमिंग classes, right? So till then I have just given you a brief idea about the poetic devices. Now let us move on to the explanation of the stanza number 2. So stanza number 2 again begins with hold fast to dreams. So this is the same line which the poet has begun the second stanza with. Poet again gives us a piece of advice. He says hold fast to dreams, and this kind of he says hold fast to dreams, for if when dreams go, the poet says when dreams go, life is a broken field frozen with snow. Okay, students, now you just can see the difference between these two stanzas. Means every second line of both the stanza has some difference, right? First line is the same for both the stanzas. Second line says for if dreams die, and this line, second line of the second stanza, says for when dreams go. If dreams die means this is something that we have some control over it, right? We can show our control over it, because if we want we can never let them die if we want, right? And if we want we can just let them die by simply not thinking about them, by simply not paying attention to our goals and targets. But here for when dreams go shows that you have now no control over dreams. There is a time for everything. Students, you just take my words, there is a time for everything. सभी चीज़ों का एक समय होता है, right? I had been a student quite a long ago. मैं भी कभी एक student हुआ करता था. There was a time for me to study, right? मैं पढ़ा करता था. I had some big dreams. मेरे भी कुछ dreams थे. I would become this and I would become this, right? So there is a particular time for everything. If you want to become something, there is a particular time, right? So the poet in the first stanza wants to say that there is a time when you have option, when you have choice. If you want, you can fulfill your dreams. If you don't want, you can't, right? But in this stanza, second line, the poet says for when dreams go means you have no control over them. अगर एक बार सपने आपके जीवन से चले गए, देखो सपनों को मारा यानी हमारे हाथ में है, बट सपने चले जाना यानी हमारे हाथ में नहीं है। आई से देयर इज अ टाइम फॉर एवरीथिंग, सभी चीजों का एक समय होता है। आज हम सपने देख रहे हैं बिकॉज वी थिंक दैट वी आर इन अ पोजिशन टू फुलफिल देम, राइट। हो सकता है कि कल मैं एक ऐसी पोजीशन में आ जाऊं, आई जस्ट सेंस दैट आई एम नॉट इन अ पोजीशन टू फुलफिल दैट पर्टिकुलर ड्रीम, so how can I watch the dream? I cannot. So when you stop just watching the dreams, means you just conclude that you are not in a position to watch any kind of dream, means you just think that you are a useless creature, or you just think that now you do not have the courage to watch the dreams, then simply your life becomes what? Becomes a barren field, frozen with snow, right? So the poet just suggests us that we should never ever lead ourselves to this state, right? पॉइंट ये कहना चाहता है कि हमें कभी भी इस स्टेट से इस स्टेट में नहीं आना चाहिए। ये माइल्ड टर्म है, लेकिन हमें इस स्टेट में नहीं आना चाहिए। ये स्टेट वो है जब हमारे सपने ही हमारे जीवन से चले जाते हैं, मीन्स वी स्टॉप वॉचिंग ड्रीम्स। हम अपने टारगेट्स को सेट करना बंद कर देते हैं। अगर हमने अपने टारगेट्स को सेट करना बंद कर दिया, सो आवर लाइफ विल बिकम व्हाट? आवर लाइफ विल बिकम अ बैरन फील्ड। हमारा जीवन एक बैरन फील्ड बन जाएगा। बैरन फील्ड मीन्स अ पीस ऑफ लैंड which has no blade of grass, right? Means a piece of land which is unable to produce, or which is unable to grow plants or grow anything, right? So हमारा जीवन भी एक useless, unproductive, very fruitless बन जाएगा, right? तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? We what should we do? Simply we should just do what? We should not let the dreams go, right, out of our lives. Means we should not let the dreams die. हमें उन्हें मरने नहीं देना चाहिए, हमें उन्हें जाने नहीं देना चाहिए, right? हमें उन्हें जाने नहीं देना चाहिए means हमें we should keep watching dreams, means we should keep setting our targets, right? And we should work in the direction to complete, to materialize those goals. Is that clear? So this is what the poet wants to say. And poet says that those people who do not set targets in their lives, they always remain the same. They just come into this world and go unnoticed. जीवन में आते हैं, जीते हैं, unnoticed चले जाते हैं. Nobody knows except their family members who that person was, who lived some years ago or many years ago, right? For example, हमारे दादा परदादा जो हैं, our forefathers, right? They lived in this world some time ago in the past, but only we very rarely remember them. Nobody knows about them. Why would one care to know about them? But everybody knows about Mahatma Gandhi, right? Everybody knows about Bhagat Singh. Everybody knows about Subhash Chandra Bose. Everybody knows about Einstein. Everybody knows about that girl Anne Frank, right? So why do people know about these people, right? Some of them just were very young when they became known all over the world. This is because they set some targets, they set some goals, they watched dreams, and they just made untiring efforts, right, to fulfill their dreams, and finally they made their dreams possible. They made their dreams come true. So students, here in the second stanza, the poet compares life with a barren field which is frozen with snow. Means a barren field which is unproductive, which is infertile, is mostly covered with dust and snow, and not even a single blade of grass can grow on this piece of land. So our life will become unproductive, infertile. Means we can neither do anything for ourselves nor for others. ना तो हम स्वयं के लिए कुछ कर सकते हैं, ना दूसरों के लिए कुछ कर सकते हैं. ऐसी लाइफ हमारी हो जाएगी. And a day will come when we will depart this world unnoticed, totally unnoticed. किसी को पता भी नहीं चलेगा, कोई जानेगा भी नहीं हमारे बारे में, और we will just leave this world one day, right? So हमें सपने देखने चाहिए. We should watch dreams, we should fulfill them, right? So dreams का यहाँ क्या मतलब है? I have just explained it to you. And this is the first lecture where I'm going to give you explanation in bilingual way. I hope you would have liked this method of explaining things. So students, मुझे लगता नहीं है कि I have left any point unattended in this poem. I have explained each and everything to you. Here, barren, I have explained this frozen means something which has uh, turned into snow or piece of ice. So with this, these two stanzas I have explained to you, right? We have just understood what is the message that the poet conveys and the poem gives, right? So I hope that you will take a good lesson, you will receive a good lesson from this chapter, and you will just watch your dreams and work to fulfill them. Work hard to fulfill them, not only work, right? So students, with this I come to end with this chapter, with this poem. And I have also written a detailed explanation in the PDF file that I am going to send to you along with this video, right? Read that detailed explanation in written form, right, as well as watch this video thoroughly. If you have any query, if you have any question regarding the explanation, if there is any point that you think you have not understood well, you just can write to me in the comment box of this video, as well as you can just write to me in the WhatsApp chat window, right? So students, be happy, keep smiling. I'll be very soon back with a new chapter. And one more thing, in this video, the homework, though there is only one question in this poem, so I have included at least 4 more questions. So now the number of the questions become 5, right? It becomes 5, and these questions will be visible on the virtual screen of this video. You just need to note those questions, write somewhere, write their answers as homework, right? And then in the evening I'll share the answer key with you. Thank you very much.